We now proceed to the ACDP and we invite the Honorable Thring.
Honorable House Chairperson, the ACDP acknowledges the importance of this department. Communication or media is a powerful tool, having both the ability to inform as well as influence and shape opinions on a variety of subjects. The ACDP wishes to commend the department on achieving another clean audit, as well as attaining a low vacancy rate of 8.8%, and for partnering with institutions or for persons with disabilities in order to recruit the targeted number of persons from this group. The ACDP notes the departmental appropriation of some 749 million for the 21-22 financial year, where almost 60% of the budget is allocated to Program 2, which is content processing and dissemination. Some of the main objectives of this program are to provide strategic leadership and support in government communications by conducting research on the public opinion, increase the share of government's voice and messaging in the public domain. The mandate of the department is to foster transparency and to provide the public with information that is timely, accurate, and accessible. It is to ensure democratic strength through rapid communication of government's achievements, but it is the ACDP's view that this democratic strength lies in the plurality of voices within our multi-party democracy, and not in the voice or manifesto of the ruling party alone. Clearly, much of the communication in the last year has focused on the national state of disaster and the COVID-19 lockdown. And it is in this area that the ACDP has a bone of contention with the department. We call, for example, for the lifting of the harsh lockdown as early as May 2020, but you would not listen. We warned that the harsh lockdown would decimate our economy, leaving a worse after effect than the virus itself, but you would not listen. We warned that the millions of jobs would be lost and our GDP would contract and government debt would increase, but you would not listen. We call for the public to be informed of ways to boost their immune systems as the first line of defense against the virus, but still you would not listen. We call for the unbanning and the use of the safe drug ivermectin as a treatment for COVID-19, but you would not listen until we took the Minister of Health and SAPRA to court and won, but still you do not listen. We call for the rollout of vaccine. You call for the rollout of vaccines still on trial as so safe that the manufacturers refuse to accept liability for any death or injury from their safe vaccines, forcing the South African government to establish a vaccine injury no-fault compensation scheme, with some vaccine manufacturers allegedly asking our government to put up our sovereign assets as collateral for their vaccines. Your silence on these matters is deafening. If this department becomes complicit in shutting down every differing voice while proclaiming to propagate free speech, and if the only voice you listen to is your own, then may God help us all. I thank you.